Hey, good morning, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we will continue with reading because I have to write some samples for writing and then I will share and you will write letters. Can you see my screen? The question
Yes, sir.
here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So can anybody just recap what are the strategies for reading part B? And C is almost same because B and C has similar type of questions. So the strategies would work for both of them. Okay, anybody can just mention how we need to do the reading part A, sorry, B and C. Okay, read this question please and try to answer. This is reading part B. Okay, this is the question. Try to answer this and you have 5 minutes to answer this question. Okay, then I will discuss. Read this question, reading part B and answer. Okay, write your answers in the chat.
Bye. What?
Your patient.
Please mute, please. What is it? So most of you are saying B, C, A, but majority is saying A. Okay, let us see. Still, you have time to think, and let me also see what should be the answer. So let me see your answers again. C, A, C. Okay. Okay, so most of you are saying A, some of you are saying C. So let us first see the B, why B is wrong. Anybody can tell me why B is wrong? Why answer B is wrong? Okay, you can unmute. You can unmute and tell me why B is wrong.
Because not mentioned antibody.
Antibody, yes, I think so.
Antibody, yes. There is no
Not
mention of
mentioned.
any antibody. This is just
Yes,
detection of genes, mutations.
yes.
Okay. And even it looks very, it looks very correct because this is a new system. This is cost effective. It also conserves tumor tissue. But the main thing is this is not antibody detecting system. So that is why B is wrong. Now we have two options, A and C. Out of these two, we need to select one. Okay.
Yes, C is correct.
C is correct. Why?
Yeah. They say utilization of NGS is also more cost effective and conserve tumor tissue, allowing for additional follow-up testing to be done if necessary. And
Yeah,
also,
here.
and the second line, NGS guideline is a single cost testing test panel, and also repeat testing is possible, and also there is RML, and this is a single testing panel.
Yeah. Okay. So here they said, and allowing for additional follow-up testing to be done if necessary. It means repeat testing is possible with NGS system of RML. So here is this answer. And this is
Okay.
single testing panel, where it is written? Single, it here.
Yeah,
Yeah, single
cost effective
testing
test
panel.
panel.
Yeah, single here, and this part is written here. So C looks okay, but let's see why A is not the option. Okay, as a
Yeah,
new
there
test
is
launched with RML, that is okay. Which determines R required mutations
in a
in
single
a
gene.
single gene.
This
Yeah,
is wrong.
here it is contain all required and contain not the same like determine. It is different thing. Here determine all required mutation and here contain all required mutation. It's different thing.
No, this is not problem with container required. The problem is where is the mutation and not all the mutations. Okay, let us see here. The genes tested in the panel include KRAS, including extended KRAS region, NRAS and BRAF. Okay, these are the genes that are tested. Okay, are required mutations in a single gene mean they're not asking all the mutations in a gene. Okay, currently recommend all patients with muscular colorectal cancer having mutation testing for this and this, these three one, not all the mutations of genes suggested by okay, the single cost effective test panel. So a new test launched by RML which determines all required mutations in a single gene.
This is not single gene. This is
Not
more
a
than
single gene. These are three. These are one.
Yeah,
this is
three.
one.
Yeah.
This is two. This is three. Okay.
More
This
than
was this was I have written myself this sample. It was a long time ago, almost 8 or 9 months ago, and me also don't know what should be the key. Okay. So A is wrong. This is not a single gene. So there are more than one genes. Okay. The genes tested in this is 1, 2, and 3 genes. Another thing is they are not determining all the mutations in one gene, just related to colorectal mutations. Okay. But even if you compare with A and C, C is more, straightforward and you can easily answer this. Okay.
Yeah.
Repeat is possible, and this is single testing panel.
Yes.
So it is straightforward. There is some problem with single gene, more than one gene, which mutation, only some mutations, all mutations. So here are some issues. Okay. So
It is the opposite option.
yeah. So B is totally not good because if you see the word antibody, then you can find this is wrong. Otherwise, if you don't see, other things are okay. New is given, cost effective is given. It
It's
conserves
not
tissue
given
tumor. All the things are given. Only antibodies. This is not antibody detecting. Please mute, please. Only the issue is this is not antibody detecting system. Okay, so this just detects mutations in the genes. So finally, what is the answer?
C.
C. Okay, so you need to do these things with exclusion. Okay, exclusion.
But doctor, here this confused me here in this could you see my mouse? I think just I put here.
Just tell me which line,
Yeah, this line.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
New new NGS panel contain all required mutation. Here, when I see here, it is contain all required mutation, and here it is called determine all required mutation. I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Contains the determines is not a problem. is
Yeah.
almost same, okay? It contains, it determines is okay.
Mhm.
And are required mutation, not all the mutation, are
Mhm.
required mutation in a single
Yeah.
gene, not in a single gene. They're not talking about in a single gene, okay? So here is the problem, not in a single genes, okay? All mutations, but mutations could be in more than one genes, okay?
Mhm.
In a single gene, and not all the mutations in one gene. Even a little bit confusing here, but still C is more straightforward. Sometimes you will
Yeah.
get confused with two options and you need to choose the single best, okay? The
Mhm.
single best is here is C, not A,
Mhm.
and B is totally wrong, okay?
Yes.
So now let us do this one. So you have 5 minutes to answer this question. 5 minutes to answer this question, okay?
Okay.
Sir, it's the same one. The
Is the
paragraph.
same one? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, it's okay. So 5 minutes to answer this question, okay? Just do it like part B, reading part B questions. Okay? Okay, so if you are able to find the answer, please write in the chat what is your answer. Those who are on Facebook with us, you can write your answers in the chat, please. You should participate actively, okay? So, what are your answers on Facebook? So I have first answer, that is B. Okay, let us wait for next. So let us wait a little bit more. I'm going to mute myself so that you people can focus. Please try to answer as quickly as possible. Please, all of you, try to write your answers. Otherwise, there is no benefit of joining the class. If you don't participate actively, there is no benefit of joining the class. See, okay, still. There is one B and the rest of you are saying C. And on Facebook, Dr. Sunanda says B. Here on Zoom with people who are with me on Zoom. Okay. Okay, so no. Let me know, open for you to participate. Okay. So anyone who wants to participate for the
Yeah,
discussion?
I will give A
Doctor.
wrong.
Yes, please. Dr.
Yeah,
Ayubi, just give one answer. Just tell me why A is wrong.
Measles IgG antibody can be formed following measles infection or after measles vaccination. And second line, they mention IgG antibody might be positive if the child is not immunized against measles. But there is the time it will be positive when the child is immunized against IgG.
So finally, what is your
A is wrong.
decision? A is wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
And B, anybody else who wants to discuss about B?
Can I say something, sir?
Yes, yes, please.
I think B is wrong because
Why?
on the second paragraph, it
Yeah.
says increased testing and communication with public health, CDC, clinicians, and laboraticians has promoted a review of the optimal specificity. Then B says a review is not required. So I think
Yeah.
it's wrong.
So yes, is in the answer is here in this part. Okay.
Yeah.
So a review is not required for better sensitivity of IgG. This is wrong because increased testing and communication with public health, CDC, clinicians, and laboratories has prompted means they have told to do it. Prompted means stimulated. A review encouraged a review of the optimal specificity and sensitivity of measles IgG assays. Okay, so B is totally wrong. Now C, anybody who says that C is wrong, or anybody whose decision is that C is wrong, all of you are saying B is correct.
A is wrong.
A is wrong and C is, if A is wrong, B is wrong, then what is the correct option?
No, C is correct.
C is correct.
Yeah.
Anybody disagrees in the class that C is wrong? Anybody says C is wrong? All of you are saying C is correct.
Yes, sir.
All of you?
Because we don't,
Yeah, I
we
know.
only,
C is correct.
C is correct. Okay. Now let us discuss first A. Okay. So anybody who says that A is correct?
No, A wrong.
A is wrong. Okay. IgG antibody might be positive. What does mean might be?
Possibility.
Possibility of, could be positive.
Could be.
Could be positive.
Yeah.
If a child is not immunized against measles,
Yeah.
means IgG could be positive if the child is not immunized against measles. Okay, now read this sentence. Anybody can read this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Measles IgG antibody can be formed following measles infection or after measles vaccination.
Okay. Now compare these two sentences and tell me A is wrong or correct.
It is not matching with A.
It is not?
Matching with A.
It's saying can be
In-
formed.
Okay, can be, might be or can be
Can
is the
be.
same thing. Okay. IgG might be positive. Which are two conditions in which are two situations in which IgG can be positive?
Following measles infection.
Following measles and after vaccination.
So just let us leave this question. Let us imagine just IgG is a test that can be positive in two situations. Number one, if you give injection, if you give vaccine, measles vaccine to a child, and after the vaccine, after vaccination, you do this test, then this test can be positive.
Mhm.
Okay, this is
Yes.
one situation. Another situation is even there is no vaccination, and child got measles infection. After the infection, you do this test, and this test could be positive.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
That mean A is the correct answer.
A is a correct. Yeah, A is correct.
so no,
Yeah.
just imagine, just what the examiner is playing with you. What he has done is he has just used the paraphrasing, but in a different way.
Yeah.
Okay. If the child is not immunized against measles, still IgG could be positive.
It means he have a measles infection.
Maybe he has measles infection. It means that this test, IgG antibody test, is not reliable.
Yeah.
It could be positive in 2 cases.
Yeah.
So antibody might be positive if the child is not immunized against measles. So when you see this, you need to match the keywords. So the keyword is, this is the measles antibody. It can be formed. Can be found mean it can be positive. Okay.
Yeah.
When it is formed mean if you do the test, it would be positive. Okay.
Yeah.
So the examiner will never give you straightforward answer, because if they give straightforward answers, then everybody will answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So this is the reason. Straightforward, no. Okay. So they will change the thing. Little bit twist. Okay. It's the same thing in different way.
Yeah.
Okay. If I say antibody, IgG antibody might be positive if a child is immunized against measles. If I remove this not, then it's still positive.
Positive. Yeah, positive. This is correct. What is
Still
direct?
correct, but
Direct
yes,
answer.
is direct answer, and everybody
Yeah.
will answer this is correct.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So this is a strategy what the examiner uses when they make the question. Not all of the questions would be means technical like this. Okay. There would be, for example, if you have 20 questions, out of these 20, 10 will be straightforward, very easy. 5 will be just, if you think a little bit, you will be able to answer. So 15, and then 5 will be a little bit technical. So you need to use your mind. Okay, now let us see why C is wrong. Okay. So a suspected measles case can be easily confirmed. You can see the wording, can be easily confirmed if only IgG antibodies are above a certain level, means if it is positive. So I'm not saying directly it is positive. Okay. A non-reactive result does not imply measles infection. If ordered in workup of possible measles infection, the IgG antibody results should be interpreted in conjunction with other laboratory tests, clinical history, and physician's examination. So if you correlate overall meaning of this sentence is saying that only IgG is not too much reliable. You should also take help of other laboratory tests, clinical history of the patient, and physical examination of the patient. So when I'm saying it can be easily confirmed if only IgG antibodies are above a certain level, this is not totally true. Okay. Even if IgG is positive, still you need to correlate with other laboratory tests, clinical history, and physical examination of the patient. Yes or not?
Yeah, it means not easily. It can be
Yeah.
conjunction with other laboratory tests. It
Yeah,
means,
yeah.
uh,
So
not
can
from
be
the
easily
first
confirmed
time
by
you can
only,
get the text
you can see
result,
the
yeah.
word only IgG
Yeah.
can be easily confirmed. So these are the words that will lead you towards
Execute.
correct. Okay. So finally, what is the answer?
A.
Anybody is still in doubt?
Yeah. A.
Anybody is in doubt?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Okay, so please be careful when you practice reading materials. There are many reading materials available for free. People share in Google Drives and these things. Don't ask me because I can't share these things due to many legal issues, and you can see that we have to use our own names in the page also. So there are many technical issues that I cannot share anything with you. So JSON files and you people see here and there other reading materials. So when you do these tests, please do critical analysis of your mistakes, of the questions, which is correct answer, why others are wrong. Many people keep saying, oh, I have done all the gesture file, I have done all of this file, all of that file. So is there any other reading materials? The practice, if you practice in a very good way and in organized way, if you do the critical analysis of your mistakes, if you think like what is the correct option, why others are wrong, why this is correct, why others are not correct, even in odd parts in A, B, and C, so you will easily pass your exam. Okay, so this is not that difficult, not easy also, and not difficult also. Okay,
Answer is A, sir.
answer is A. Okay.
But there is we have herd immunity system, which is when
We
a
don't need to,
person.
doctor, we don't need to think, overthink. We just need to think what is written in the reading part. Okay, in the question and in the text, we only need to use that one. Okay, we
Yeah,
don't need to
we
use
have,
here our own medical knowledge here.
but we have one type of immunization is herd immunity. When
Sorry.
Yes, I know that, but here we don't need to use our medical knowledge. Just we need to just use what is written there. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, doctor, you share your WhatsApp page, I think, in Zoom.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it is to show. To
Okay, okay.
You can see here it is written, I passed OET 370 in writing, 370 in speaking, 450 in listening, 410 in reading. This is one of my students, Dr. Annie, and she has passed her test and she joined VIP hybrid course for writing with me. She got 370 in writing. This is just to
Oh,
show.
wow.
Yeah. So people, please practice a lot and do critical analysis, especially in reading. If any of you wants to join my VIP hybrid course for writing, you can join. There is one issue, and many of you keep saying that we are not available at 5 p.m. UK time when is the class. If at any time you are not available, you will still get feedback on voice notes on WhatsApp, and you will get a model answer that is written by myself. So mostly I keep helping my students after they complete 14 letters. I keep helping them till their exam if I'm not busy. So VIP hybrid course for writing is the best course. I think so. I can just, say 5 pounds per letter and that like other people say. But at the end, people, it becomes difficult to improve with just 5 letters or 10 letters. That is why I have made such a course that is quality course. Okay. If once you join, you need to forget about your writing module. But of course, you need to work hard also. So thank you so much. If any of you wants to join writing course, you can join. And I'm going to write one writing sample means case notes by myself maybe tonight, and I will share. You people will write the letter and you will send me. We can discuss today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow. Thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you so much.